Y'all are gonna laugh. I woke up this morning and I sent Shane a text message and I said, I just want to let you know that I won't be here when you get home because I'm running away. He didn't seem to care. He didn't seem to care. I was just kidding with him. I was going to see what he'd say. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, pretty boy. Oh, they're so beautiful. Let's see if she's had her babies. Have you had your babies? Nope. No babies yet. Hey, pretty baby. This is the female. The male is over there. Let's see if she's... Have you had your babies? Ooh, no, there's 2 eggs under there. God love him. You see, that's from his injuries from the raccoon. He survived. Goodness. All right. I love her. She's the one that swings. This is who I've been working with. Step up. Come on. Step up. There you go. There you go. Step up. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. I've been working so hard with her. Good girl. Good girl. All right. There you go. Good girl. You know, I can't tame these older ones because they're kind of set in their ways. But the one that I've been working with to teaching her to step up, she was born on my farm and knows me. And I can work with her because she's young. So when pigeons start being born on my farm again, I'm going to begin to tame them so that they'll step up. I still just get teary-eyed when I walk in there and all my pigeons are gone. It's just awful. The 2 babies are doing well. Where'd they go? There they are. He's so pretty. Shane and I kid all the time. All the time. He goes at me, I go at him. It's just how we are. We're funny with each other all the time. So that's why I told him I was running away. Because he was bush hogging when he got home from work yesterday, and he ran over a stump. And when he ran over the stump, he broke something on the tractor. I can't remember. So therefore, he gave me the job today to go to the John Deere store to get the part fixed. So I told him I wasn't going and I was running away from home because I was tired of doing everything around here. So that's why I said what I said. I was being silly. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all have a good day, Dottie. Go have a good day. Animals will scare you to death. Because Dexter had his head down. And when their heads are down, they'll scare you to death. Dexter, are you okay? How's this little cutie? Huh? How's this little cutie? Leroy. Stop, Leroy. I'm trying to play with Skipper. Leroy, dude, I was trying to film Skipper, and you're not coming up here. Give me a minute, Leroy. Leroy. Hey, Skipper. Hey. He's gonna bite me. Hey, Skipper. Leroy is so funny. Look at him. He's wanting attention from me. Leroy, really? I was just trying to give Skip some love. You can't get... Don't you bite me. Leroy! Go. Y'all, it's so hard to film. What do you have all over your face? What have you been rubbing on? You scare me when you lay your head down. What you been rubbing? Leroy, I'll get you in a minute. I'm trying to love on Dexter. Dexter, what is that? You've been rubbing on some tree that has sap. Dexter, you have it all over your face. Dude, really? Oh my gosh. You look like a train wreck. Leroy, come here. Okay. I gotta go let the alpacas and the sheep out. You're gonna get love in a minute. Just a minute. That crazy donkey. Look at him. Okay, sorry, Leroy was wanting loving. Come on. You go play. Go play. Go, hound dog. Go. Good boy. Leroy, you something else. I gotta let the alpacas out and then I'll come back in here and give you some... Oh, Lord. I'll come give you some love in just a minute. Good morning. Good morning. You ready to get out and play? Daddy put you out fresh hay. Daddy put you out fresh hay. Come here, baby. Mama give that baby some love. Leroy, you ain't the only one around here, buddy. But you are the favorite, okay? You are the favorite. I'm surprised you hadn't stuck your butt in my face. Let's see if he doesn't. Leroy. He's so rotten. He's so right. He's a bad Leroy Brown. Alright. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's what he does. Watch it. Watch it. He's gonna stick his butt in my face. Watch. He's gonna stick his butt. We're gonna sit here in a minute and see what he does. He's a mess. He's a mess. He's a mess. Skipper will be 4 months old on August the 19th. Man, seems like yesterday we were watching Skipper being born, and here he is, almost 4 months old. I said he again. I don't even know my animal's sexed. I don't know if they're male or female, y'all. When I start filming, I get all tongue twisted, and I meant to say it's hard to believe she will be 4 months old. I have a doctor's appointment today, and I need to get my farm chores done quickly. It is a Zoom call. It's counseling, so I don't have to be in a total hurry to leave, but I'm gonna clean up the pigeon cage because it looks terrible. Pigeons are so gross. They're worse than chickens. So I'm gonna go clean that up before I have a doctor's call. Got the broom and begin to work on this place because the last thing we need is rats. So pigeons make a mess, a complete mess. So I'm gonna clean this up and give them fresh feed. So yesterday you saw the cute video of midnight. But what you didn't see is the cleanup of midnight. So this is why you see a cute little duck and you run to Tractor Supply and you're like, oh, I want a duck like Midnight. Okay, but you need to understand what becomes behind a baby duck. And it is wet, nasty, stinky poop that has to be cleaned up every single day. I like to spread awareness about ducks because oftentimes, you know, I've rescued a ton of ducks. And oftentimes people don't just, they don't understand. They understand what all comes behind taking care of a duckling. And they're so cute, it's sick. I mean, the cutest thing ever, but they also require a lot of work. A lot of work. And it's something that has to be done every single day. Every single day. You always see me cleaning out water. That's why I call myself the water girl, because when you have a farm and you have animals, it's constant to try to keep your water clean. Please keep in mind, I'm not outdoors, right? So I can't just dump it on the ground. I'm in this beautiful education center that I'm making into something with white curtains. So I have to be really crafty to empty this, because when I walk this way and the door is right there, this thing doesn't fit through the door well. And I don't want to dump it out of the door where it stinks. So I came up with this little concoction that I'm doing, and I pray that I don't spill it. Spilled it into that, and now it looks like this. So then I have a bucket of water right here that I clean it with, and then I come and I scrape it like this, and I get it all in the corner, just like this, and then I pick it up and rake the last of it into the water container. When you run a farm by yourself and you have a husband that says, Judy, you've got to work smarter, not harder, you're constantly thinking of ways to do this by yourself. Same with Shane. Shane is out there trying to figure out how to cut a tree down by himself, and I have to try to figure out how to empty this by myself. And when you work smarter, not harder, you take the time to figure it out. I emptied the duck poop right over there by that tree. I want you to take a good look at this, okay? This is the outside of the education center. I want you to take a good look. So that's mine, because I have to come out here and scrub them. But this right here is Shane's crap. It drives me crazy, y'all. It drives me nuts. But when you're a welder, you have things like this sitting around because it's scrap metal. All this is scrap metal. So Shane soon will be taking all this scrap metal to the scrap yard to get money back, because there's no sense in just throwing it away. You see, he keeps everything. He keeps absolutely everything. So it's really smart, to save. It just doesn't look good. But he's in the process of collecting this. This is out here because, remember the rabbit, second story for the rabbit hutch? He will use this tin for the side so that the rabbits can't get out. The garbage company won't use this trash can anymore, so I'm not really sure why it's sitting here. These, see all this? I forgot what these are called. I think they're called trusses. So Shane is collecting a little bit at a time. We're going to build a bridge over down at our creek area. I'll show you where we're going to build the bridge. But this is all here because my husband can build the bridge himself. So where you see junk, Shane sees treasures. He sees treasures. This right here, y'all are going to crack up. When Shane and I were dating, we used to sell Kodiak cups. And Shane went and looked on how much it costs for a dip tank. So you put film, this fills up with hot water to the top. You dip the cup into the film, and then it has a print on the outside of the cup. Well, of course, we're not spending money on a tank that costs thousands of dollars. We're going to build the son of a gun ourselves. This is his little water valve. So the water comes on right here and sprays it for him to rinse it off. But this is what this is. He dips guns and all kinds of things. Let me rephrase that. He can dip guns, but he's not a professional. So don't be messaging us to see what it costs to dip your gun. I forgot what it's called. Gun case? No, not a gun case. Your holster or whatever it's called. Because Shane Snead can do anything, but that's what that is. But soon, I'm going to say within a year, the bridge will be done. I'm not really sure why this tire's right here, but all this is going to be cleaned up. And over the next 2 years, all of this education center will be painted. There's going to be barn doors, sliding barn doors right here in front of these roll-up doors, garage doors. There'll be sliding garage doors that'll be wooden. They're similar to Shane's shop. Shane's going to build that. Then I'm going to paint it to match the coloring of our house and the coloring of Shane's shop, but it's not going to be the same color. I'm not really sure what I'm going to paint it yet, but eventually this is going to be not an eyesore. It's not going to look like a shop. It's going to look more like a girl's gotten a hold of it. Like it used to be a shop, and now Aunt Judy's got a hold of this building. That's what it's going to look like. I'm going to put over here, I'm going to put shutters along these windows right here. There's going to be cute little shutters that'll be the same as the wooden doors to the front. And then next year, I'm working on landscape. So all of this will be landscaped. I'm hoping that Shane will have all of this gone so that I can, right here between the barn doors, I just thought about this. I can't put plants there because the wooden doors will slide. So I'm not really sure. I don't want a big Snead's Farmhouse emblem right here. To me, that looks tacky. This is my home. If this was a business, yeah, Snead's Farmhouse logo would be really cute there. But this is my home. So I do not want Snead's Farmhouse or anything on this. I want this to be pretty. Not not so much girly, but kind of farm looking, but not bronze brown. My house is sort of brown too. I'm going to change the shutters on the front of my house as well. They're going to match the shutters that'll be on this building. And one day I would like to paint our brick. I can't talk Shane into that right now. He can't see the image of it. When it comes to me decorating, the first thing he says is no, because he can't see it. He can't see change. I can. But he's learned to trust me, but we're not there yet. So there's going to be a lot of changes over the next 2 years with our property. So this is all grass now. Praise Jesus. Because this used to not have grass at all. And my driveway is super confusing to people because it's my home. And people pull in the driveway and they don't want to block the driveway. So what do? They park in my grass. So if you're watching this and you come to Snead's Farmhouse, please do not park in our grass. We've worked so hard to get this grass growing, and we don't want people parking in our yard. Over here, next year, you'll see Shane and I put little rocks to line this bed when we first moved here. Okay? There's beautiful hosta in here, but this is a total mess. Wait till you see it next year. I'm gonna weed this out. I'm gonna be planting flowers, and I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like. We also are gonna start trying to get grass to grow in this area. Now we do go down the hill with a side-by-side and the tractor, so we'll have to leave a little driveway right there, as well as a driveway right here to the farm. See, my farm is way out there. There's the education center. So in here it'll be gorgeous. I can't wait to tackle it. And then down here is another little natural area that we have rocked. And I also will tackle this and have this really cute. You can't really tell right now because it's a mess. But you see how we have little rock. But all this will be landscaped as well. Shane, look at this. Shane built this little squirrel house. So cute. They get in it all the time. But out here is a natural area. We have tons of pine trees all around. A sweet follower sent me a hammock. Oftentimes when people come and relax, they'll get in the hammock. But also we're working on, Shane has put some of the compost out here. As you see, all this is compost, trying to get grass to grow in this natural area. Now, I don't know how well it'll do because of all the shade, but this is our zip line right here. But all this, I hope one day will be pretty. All right, I have a doctor's appointment in 15 minutes. I haven't ate breakfast, and I just finished my farm chores. So it's time for me to go inside, scarf down some eggs. That's what I'm eating for breakfast because I have plenty. And I've got to go run some errands for Shane since he jacked up the tractor. And I'm going to figure out what exactly I need help with the group home tomorrow, because they come, it's Wednesday. So I got to figure out what I need help with and what they can help me with and so forth. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Wednesday, and y'all know what that means. It means the group home's coming today. So I am out here trying to do farm chores this morning. It's been raining this morning, so that means probably the group home can't come out here and work in the farm because it's gonna be a little muddy, and I don't want them to get hurt. So we're gonna concentrate on inside the education center. So one of my followers, she commented and she said, you know how you took the word sanctuary out of the name, the primary name of your farm? And then she said, you know, your education center could be Snead's Farmhouse Sanctuary. And I was like, that lady is brilliant, because in the education center will be a sanctuary. So I've been putting a lot of thought into what to call the education center. Also, I've had a family that has been donating a little bit every month to my farm. And I have tried to figure out how to incorporate them into the name, but they're not the only donors. I have another lady that has been donating since probably November, and I feel like I want to do something after her as well, because without their donations I wouldn't have been able to do a lot that I have done with the education center. And I've just tried to put a lot of thought process into it, a lot of praying to go, what do I need to do? And I thought, well, I could name it Snead's Farmhouse Sanctuary, and within the sanctuary there's going to be a coffee bar, and there's going to be a incubation center, little project. There's going to be an area where there's baby chicks and stuff to teach about, you know, the whole life cycle and how to raise a chick. And I thought, well, I could name these particular areas after this family. These two families that have been donating they've been donating religiously every month for a while. And I appreciate it, because when you run a nonprofit farm, you rely on donations. So I appreciate it. And I'm thinking really hard and praying about exactly what I need to be doing with this education center. And a lot has changed over the past couple of weeks with Larry possibly moving back home, and you know what I'm going to be able to do and not do. So there's a lot of thought going into it. Speaking of Larry, we are not going to be able to sell the property without my youngest brother, which is homeless, and we can't get in touch with him. We're not going to be able to sell the property, which means Larry is more than likely at the end of the month moving back home. So a lot of challenges with that, and not knowing what the future holds, because at the end of the day Larry's the most important. So I've got to figure out, and I really, because I haven't been around him a lot because he's been in the nursing home, I don't really know what I'm up against. The nursing home says he's doing really well, and they feel like he's going to be fine at home. So, and he's had physical therapy every day for 3 months, so he's a lot stronger physically than he's ever been in the past 7 years of living with me. So I'm the water girl again today. So I've got a lot to figure out, and Larry at the end of the month is just 2.5 weeks away. So there will be some changes going on.
Well, we need workers, guys. Y'all gotta go work. We asked you to do something. You said no, he said no. So
I'll do it.
Yes.
Which one? You want to do this or that one?
Yes.
All right, do this.
Her name is Lulu.
Mindy? Yeah. We'll do Mindy. Do that one.
Her name's Lulu.
We'll get tired. We'll let somebody else know.
She's pretty.
Isn't she pretty?
That's a pretty name. Well, you scratch me. You scratch me.
Scratch and seal with the mud.
Lainey and Midnight. Oh my goodness, I hope he doesn't snap on your little hair things. Look how he's so happy. He's spoiled rotten. I keep saying he, I need to say she. Lainey, you know what? When she grows up and starts laying eggs, she lays black eggs.
Oh, really?
Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? But that's where she likes to sit, is on people's shoulders. What? Do what now?
What does the ducks eat?
I will show you. Do you want to hold the duck? Let her put on your... She's going to want to go to your shoulder. There you go. She just wants to sit on your shoulder. And that helps, you holding her like that helps her to be tamed. So when other people come to my farm, she won't be scared of other people. She's already been handled so much.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So so where the ducks are for real, like laid there for the lay those at his shoulders?
Yep. Loves to sit on your shoulder.
Do they go for real? Do they go for real? Is sit down on their nest?
Yes. She will sit on a nest if it's a female. She will lay black eggs and sit on a nest.
Black eggs? So
Yep.
what kind of egg have black eggs?
It's just regular black eggs. They're like black duck eggs that she will lay.
Do good ducks are for really friendly?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do they go
You know
for
why?
really?
You know why they're so friendly?
What?
Because we're holding the duckling at a young age, so the duckling is getting used to human beings touching her, so that when she gets older, she will probably eat out of people's hands or let people touch her.
The people's hairs?
Yes.
Do they go for really have their beaks?
Have their beaks? What do you mean?
The beaks to eat their food?
Yes, they use their beak. It's actually called a bill.
What's a bill?
Bill is their little snapper, their mouth.
Snapper thingies?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of bit like it's not like the snapping turtles, is it?
Oh, no, not at all.